Thank you for joining us. Several schools named the best for training in a career as a sign language interpreter. Exciting and unique new levels of participation open up for the deaf community, thanks to interpreting. Sloppy fingerspelling ends with man living in a horse rather than a house. Untrained interpreter to blame. But for our top story, we go to field reporter Tricia Williams as she investigates a recent drought.
There is a drought plaguing many major cities and small towns across the country, affecting events such as this one. As you can see behind me, people have gathered for a public concert, but something is missing. Meeting places, doctors' offices, and classrooms like this one behind me are seeing less and less deaf people in attendance. I spoke with leading interpretologist Wallace Chan.
The fact is, there are not enough sign language interpreters in most communities, and it is having a direct impact on the quality of life for members of our deaf community. If this drought continues unabated and without action now, we will continue to exclude a group of people that make society diverse and strong.
Although certainly deaf people can function and live in modern society without interpreters, unless they are fully able to participate in all facets of life, they are going to miss out on more and more opportunities. What we need here now is to get the message out that there is a vital and rewarding career in the art of sign language interpreting. We can only hope that the message gets out soon. Sir, excuse me, are you deaf?
Sorry.
Ah, not deaf. Ma'am, are you deaf? Deaf. Can you hear me? You can, all right. Sir, how about you? Are you deaf?
No.
No. Shoot. Can you hear me?
To further investigate how to solve this problem, we had our own Jack Schaefer meet with a panel of deaf people.
Thanks, Chad. So what sort of qualities does it take to make someone successful as a sign language interpreter?
It's important that the interpreter be an outgoing person. Friendly, understanding, you have to be empathetic. You have to enjoy empowering others. You have to have a good memory. Right, that's definitely important because you always have to be learning and remembering new things. It's important to have the desire to be studying and enhancing your skills. Right, like a good memory. It's important that the interpreter have good confidentiality. That's absolutely true. The interpreter also has to be very discreet and non-judgmental. They have to be open to a variety of people, different cultures, and different ways of doing things.
What do you mean?
Well, the interpreter has to keep their opinions to themselves. They have to ensure that they don't influence others by the way they're interpreting, either with their tone of voice or by the way they choose to sign something.
I see. So what other values are important to possess if you're going to be a successful sign language interpreter?
Well, I think it's really important that the interpreter be very versatile and able to adapt to change. One of the most exciting parts of this job is the variety of situations and locations that the interpreter would find themselves in. With that huge variety, it's not something that everybody can handle. It's important to keep an open mind. Right, you can't be shy, you have to be comfortable working in front of people. Right, so it's really important to be able to read the situation, read people. Right, so you have to be able to be confident and self-assured. Yet also the situation, you have to be able to adapt to different people. Do you mind, excuse me, I'm trying to say something here. Would you stop interrupting me? Yes, patience is an important quality as well.
And there you have it. Just a few of the traits that you need to possess to be successful as a sign language interpreter. Back to you, Chad.
Here it is. The top 10 reasons people like you pursue a career in interpreting. Number 10, you want to work with and improve access for deaf people. Number 9, you saw interpreters working and you were fascinated. Number 8, you are looking for a new career path. Number 7, you want to learn a new language. Number 6, interpreters are always going new places and learning new things. Number 5, you like working with people as opposed to working at a desk. Am I still here? Number 4, it pays pretty darn good. Number 3, you want to break down communication barriers in our society. Number 2, you love variety. And the number 1 reason people pursue a career in sign language interpreting? You like working with your hands. We have a special treat for viewers of our show. Our former chef and cooking expert is now a regular correspondent. So here to tell us how and where to become an interpreter, here is Don Fitzgerald.
Currently in Canada, to be gainfully employed as a sign language interpreter, it is important to be a graduate of a recognized ASL English Interpreter Preparation Program offered at a few schools across Canada. The cooking time, I mean programs, range from 3 to 4 years. They not only teach you the how-tos, but they also add a dash of ethics and a soupçon of professionalism. When fully cooked, you will have the diploma. And for added spice, interpreters work in a variety of situations. Sometimes you work 9 to 5, bam! And sometimes you work your own hours. Independent, bam! If you want to whip up something really special, you can get further certification and specialize in particular areas. But that's really a matter of individual taste. Dedicated interpreters can join their local chapter of the Association of Visual Language Interpreters of Canada. AVLIC provides ongoing professional development, support, and advocacy. Contact AVLIC for recipes for the training and support available in your area. Serves 12.
He went to the washroom. Come here, I want to tell you something. Let me take this moment to explain that interpreting isn't all sunshine and roses. Sometimes you can't think of the right sign or word. It gets better with time, but it can be quite challenging. It's a lot for one little brain to manage. Some people use slang when they talk. Some people have sloppy signing. Sometimes it's hard to relate or understand what people really mean. People forget that interpreters are humans with feelings. But don't take it personally. It's just part of the job. You gotta go with the flow. Deaf people, like anyone else, are so diverse, not only ethnically, but religiously, politically, and in their sexual orientation. It's your job to remain unbiased and unattached. It can be quite difficult for people. I mean, look at the guy that I have to deal with.
Thank you, Dawn, for that fascinating report. So you decide you want to pursue it. You know how to do it. There's just one more question lurking. Just where will you be working?
You're the bridge between two shores.
Between two shores.
It's partly a calling for choosing this course.
Choose this course.
You are a pro with rules to heed.
Rules to heed.
As you learn to navigate the river of need.
The river of need.
You could work in a courtroom talking to a witness, or helping out a person who is getting into fitness. A wedding that's in tune, kids in a classroom, no matter what you do, cause it'll be all true. You are the bridge between two shores. It's partly a calling for choosing this course. You are a pro with rules to heed as you learn to navigate the river of need. You could interpret on a TV set, or when someone has to take the dog to the vet. You can help a doctor fight new flus, or interpret on a ship on a tropical cruise. Oh, oh, oh. And you can also do
something cool.
Video relay. You're the bridge between two shores.
Between two shores.
It's partly a calling for choosing this course.
Choose this course.
You are a pro with rules to heed.
Rules to heed.
As you learn to navigate the river of need.
River of need. River of need.
Oh, that's all the time we have. So get out there and stop that drought. I'm Chad Berner, and this is the See This News. Have a great day.